Hello, everybody, and welcome to Monday's live tarot reading. I hope everybody's doing absolutely fantastic. It is nice to see you guys. So far, I don't believe everything is here. Everybody is here, or maybe the YouTube count is wrong because it says the viewers is one, but I absolutely know that I've got Lilith and Juans. So, hello to Jasmine and hello to Katie also. We're going to start this off by saying hello to my beautiful angels, Lilith and Juanson. We're going to move on over to Jasmine and Katie. So let's start this off over here with Jasmine. Just hold on one moment and moving over to Jasmine, and here we go. So as for Jasmine, part one. All right. So anything that the universe would actually like you to know currently. Let's go see. We're going to put a little bit of timestamp for Jasmine. Let's say at 1 minute. She most likely is here, but who knows? She's going to be the first reading of tonight. So is there anything that the universe would like you to know currently? Yes or no? And what is truly popping on up? I'm actually going to have to say over here that I do feel as though they want you to be a little bit more cold, a little bit more controlling into your life. So don't let anybody into your life because you don't really know what they're going to bring towards you. Don't let anybody into your life without really knowing what they're going to bring to you at the same time. So don't go necessarily by the illusions, but go with what you think and go with what you feel can be truly good. Don't let anybody into your world that could necessarily harm you is what the universe wants you to know. Other than that, the universe is actually asking you to have a readjust, to have a certain release. So you need to release some people in order to begin again, to start something new. And number two, yesterday when you left eye candy 2 on your way home. Yes, and his response was a little bit devastated and said, it's going well, right? Okay. Like he didn't really want to touch that topic all that much. What was like you seem unhappy about it, and then it quickly changed and said, I'm happy, it's going good. Okay. It's going okay, and you're working on yourself and yoga in a positive way and a path towards her, and you have your differences, but you are going in different directions, and that is what change of topics after. Okay. How does he really feel about the relationship altogether? Honestly, even if they kind of feel as though they're going into different directions altogether, I still feel like he is still with her and she is still with him because they do love each other and they do believe into each other. Sometimes we kind of go into different directions a little bit, but we're still somewhat connected. It doesn't matter if the connection is not the same that it used to be. If you're able to love each other and you're able to accept where you are at this moment, it doesn't really matter which direction you're going into, right? So I'm actually going to have to say over here, I feel as though he is hoping for the very best altogether, but he doesn't really know what the very best is and what the very best is going to bring towards him. I kind of feel like he's always a little bit afraid about conflict, what's coming up, what's, utterly going to happen within this relationship. But he does believe into the future and he is trying to do the very best that he can. So doesn't necessarily believe into the long term of this relationship, not necessarily, but he's definitely going to be able to put, and he's trying to put all his energy as possible to try and make it better. Question number 3. All right, question number 3. I'm actually going to have to say over here that for him, it was more of a question of a compliment. It was a question of an appreciation, sweetie. So I'm going to say we didn't really know what it is that we could say, and we thought that that could be a nice thing. It could be a positive thing, a truthful thing to say, but nothing much more. I don't feel like there was anything behind the actual saying. Question number 4. Okay. Yeah, so you've always a little bit, by the way, Jasmine, been interested in people who are actually interested in other people into some kind of way. Okay. Okay. ultimately over here, let's go and see. Question number 4. I'm going to say ultimately over here, what is best for you is to let go of the people who are already into relationships. They are going to be creating a lot of conflicts, a lot of problems into your world. They often end up with the exact same person. So you kind of end up being a little bit of an accessory. I'm going to say you need to release all of these people altogether, sweetie. I know that they do give you some attention. I know that they do give you some beautiful love, some beautiful appreciation that you do enjoy, but they're not ultimately going to be able to bring you what you want, which is a stable long-term relationship. So I'm going to say just let go of them altogether. Forget about eye candy 1, forget about eye candy 2, find yourself an eye candy 3, sweetie, who is not interested in somebody, who is completely free and who has let go of his past. That's where you're going to be able to begin really something with somebody. Until then, you're always staying in complicated situations altogether. Katie, how does Jordan foresee your breakup? Does he have any plans? Let's go see. So here we go for Katie. How does Jordan foresee your breakup? And does he have any plans whatsoever? So how does Jordan foresee your breakup? And does he have any of those plans? Okay. From what I can see over here, he still does love you. He does still care for you. He's still not quite ready to let go of you. He feels as though things are really honestly quite imbalanced altogether, and that there's a lot of bad communication. So I'm going to have to say over here, does he have any plans? Not really. He just kind of feels sad within the whole situation altogether, because he doesn't feel like this is necessarily what he wants, but he feels like this is something that you want, because you are, quite unsure. And so he's kind of following what it is that you would like, but it's not necessarily what he would like. Therefore, he does not have any plans whatsoever. He's just kind of going with the flow with what he thinks that you actually want. So I'm going to say, as for the breakup, he's just trying to follow. This is what you said. This is what you thought would be best. And this is what we're kind of moving upon. But is it a good thing or not? It is still left to be seen, lovely. Let's go and see over here. We're going to put a timestamp for a kid's world to 8 minutes. So a kid's world. Did Cancer stay the night over there? The last 2 nights I didn't stay. Let's go and see that. And I'm going to put myself just a little note so I can send you a message. So did Cancer stay the night over there, the last 2 nights that you did not stay? Did he do that? Yes or no? From what I can see over here, Empress reverse, Death reversed also, walking away. I'm going to have to say a no upon this. So it's a definite no. And how is Leo currently feeling about you? Let's go and find out how he's currently feeling about you. And you say he keeps pushing this thing with Cancer. And he says, if it's not her, I have to choose another girl. I'm starting to feel that he is not for you now. Oh, sweetie. What the heck is he up to? Honestly, why is he playing this type of manipulation with you? So how is Leo currently feeling about you? Let's go see. I'm actually going to have to say over here that he is trying to get what it is that he wants from you. There's no doubt about it. There is some manipulation that is into the cards, but he does love you. He does care for you, and he does not want to go absolutely anywhere. Just kind of feel like whatever it is that he is saying, as much as it is hurtful and it is painful and it should not be said whatsoever, I feel as though he's got a lot of fear. He's got a lot of anxiety, and he just does not want to lose you, sweetie. So kind of feel as though everything that he's actually telling you is somewhat of a lie. He's not quite open towards it, not quite moving towards that neither. I feel as though he does love you, and I feel as though he does want to be with you. As for the 2-night stay that you didn't stay, did he stay? That is an absolute no. I don't feel as though he's going to go with anybody else neither. I feel like that is a great manipulation. Is it nice? Absolutely not. It's absolutely a horrible manipulation to be doing. It's just making you think as though you're not important. You're not the one who was meant to be with him, right? Yeah, so I'm gonna have to say it is all a great moment over here of manipulation, sweetie. He's not gonna go with anybody else whatsoever. He's just trying to push your buttons because he knows who you are, and he knows how you are, and he knows what's going to, you know, maybe create some problems and maybe just kind of push things into a direction that he would like things to go into. Hold on here just one moment. I'm just going to write back over here to a kid's world, because honestly she does not always pop in. I'm just going to give her her timestamp. Okay. All right, so here we go, and let's go and see what's going on into the live. Okay. All right, so let's just go over here. Let's delete that. Okay, I just got Lila's message. Fatine, please do be careful about your minimum donations. Okay, lovely. Please do be careful, sweetie. $5 minimum for the donations. Let's go and see Spatsy Taffy. Nice to see you. Your current job at Third Way Center as a counselor is really negative and it's hard on you. Okay, should you quit and will you find a more positive work? Let's go and find that out right away. So let's go forward. After that, I'm going to go on check out what's going on into the PayPal. So let's go and see for Spatsy Taffy. So your current job. Hello, my beautiful High Priestess. Nice to see you tonight. Spatsy Taffy, your current job at Third Way Center as a counselor is really, really negative on you. And I'm so sorry for that, sweetie. That's horrible. When you have to go into work and nothing that you really get is something that is negative, something that does not seem to be positive towards you. And it's pretty much what I'm seeing over here. You're feeling weak. You're feeling tired. You're feeling somewhat drained. You're feeling like there's a lot of mental conflicts. Should you quit? I'm absolutely going to have to say a yes, you should quit, but I'm not going to say quit right away. I would never say such a thing. I'm going to say quit once you find another job, sweetie. So I'm actually going to have to say try to find something that is better for you before actually quitting your job. Into the current circumstances where we're in, jobs can be either really, really easy to kind of find, or they can be difficult as hell, sweetie. And I don't want you to be caught into a situation where things are a little bit more difficult. I don't want you to be caught into that, because that is going to be even more stress worthy than the actual job that you're doing every single day. So please do put out those curriculums either by computer, if you can, by web. Move on forward, go and bring them directly to the place. You need to start making those moves. If you start making them and you are really serious about it, within the following 3 months, you will find yourself a new job. And is it good for you to change jobs? Absolutely, because this is not doing you any good whatsoever. Lovely. High Priestess, what is happening at your job for the next month? A little worried. Are they going to end your position? Let's go and find out for High Priestess. PayPal is up next. So High Priestess, what's happening at your job for the following month? You're a little bit worried what's going to be happening. Let's go see, sweetie. It is nice to see you, lovely. And thank you, everybody, for waiting so patiently. And thank you, everybody, for joining us tonight onto this lovely Monday evening. So what's happening at your job for the next month? Are they going to actually terminate your position or anything of the such? That is a definite no. So I'm going to tell you, Are they going to be canceling your position? Absolutely not. I feel like you're sticking into the exact same position that you are in. But that being said, I feel like you're definitely actively looking for thoughts about looking to be somewhere else, somewhere that could bring something better for you. I feel as though you're being really, really quite powerful. The more you look, the more you put those CVs out, quicker things are going to be happening towards you, and the better things are going to be coming towards you also. I don't actually see you leaving the job that you're in at this moment. So I'm actually going to have to say, you can put out those CVs, and I say, why not? Go for it. If anybody offers you something that you feel is interesting, that you feel is worthwhile, I say, hey, go for it. But for the moment, I feel as though things are actually going to be getting better, and I feel as though you're not leaving your current job. So are they going to end your position? I'm actually going to have to say no, 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 and no. You are going to be having some challenges. You are going to be having some obstacles. Not everything is going to be absolutely easy, but there's absolutely no problem about it. You are not losing your job. So if you do hold on to your job and you do still like where you are, then I say just kind of stick where you are. Nothing is happening to your position, sweetie. Sending you so much love, my beautiful high priestess. I'm going to go and log in over here to PayPal and see what is going on into PayPal. What is happening in PayPal? Hold on, guys. I am on my way. Okay. And here we go. So we do have Fatine. Fatine, please do post your questions, my lovely. So Fatine, please post your questions. Unless you have already maybe, posted your questions perhaps, but I don't actually see them here. So Fatine, please do post your question. Lovely. And into the meanwhile, I'm actually going to go and see over here, Juanson. Let's go and see what's going on with Juanson. So we are looking for our dear friend Fatine at the moment. Okay, Juanson, what do I have for you as we are waiting for Fatine? Let's do you early today. So you spent a good day with your mom. Oh, I love that. And you watch a movie, Black Adam. How interesting is that? My mom was just asking me today to go and check out at her cinema if that movie was playing and what time it was actually playing at. And I had no idea what it was, but I did see that there was The Rock into it. So it was a very good superhero movie. Okay, so my parents should like it. Okay, no, that's it, right? You haven't sent the flower. Oh, Juanson, you need to send the request out. You still need some time, some more advice. Oh, okay, you just want to know if it's the right time. It's the right time. Go for it, Juanson. I have no doubt about it. I know that you've been patient, sweetie. So let's go see the general reading and the love reading for you. So general and love for Juanson. We're waiting for Fatine to come and post her questions on in. Let's go see. Juanson, what do we have? And here we go. Oh, seriously, Juanson, just waiting for the right moment, right? There, yeah, no, Fatine. Oh, okay, yes. Oh, you do have it. Okay, I think that you're, is it Othman or is it Omar? Okay, I'm going to check that out. Thank you, my beautiful Lilith, by the way. Okay, Juanson, I'm going to put you on pause 1 second because Lilith does magically have the question. So I will go answer it and I will be right back with you. Let's go see. So for 15, we're going to put a timestamp of 19 minutes. Thank you so very much, Angel Lilith. So we want to know over here, hello, Aki, will Othman, which is interesting, and you be in a relationship, and are you guys meant to be together? Let's go and find that out. Hello, my beautiful Jessica. Nice to see you also, sweetie. All right, let's go and find that out. Okay. So I'm getting over here lack of success. I'm getting stagnation. I'm getting lack over here of achievement, sweetie. I'm actually going to have to be saying over here that I kind of feel as though it's not quite going to be possible for the moment. Yeah, you donate again for the same question with messages from the same person. Okay, gotcha, sweetie. For the moment, I kind of feel as though we're not necessarily going into that position or into that place that we would like to be into. So I'm going to say that it's really, really going to be important for both of you guys to try to balance things out, to try to find that perfect place where everybody is really just comfortable opening on up and moving on forward. I feel like you're not quite at that place right now. So there's a certain moderation, there's a certain patience and balance that is going to be necessary. That being said, I do feel as though we are interested in being into this relationship with you. I just kind of feel like we're a little bit unsure about how or when to do so. Thank you, my beautiful Jasmine. And Jessica and Akia will be with you momentarily. So Watson, I'll be with you in a few moments after all, sweetie. Okay, so let's go and find this out. You say, well, other men and you. Hold on. I don't know why my phone is being so excited about so many different things. Okay. So will you guys be into a relationship and meant to be together? I'm actually going to have to say that if you guys want to be into a relationship, it's going to need more compromise, more time, a little bit more effort. I don't quite see the relationship at this moment, but I do believe that the relationship can be possible if both of you guys now put the energy towards it. So if both you guys do, it's a definite yes, and I see no problems whatsoever. Other than that, what I am going to have to say over here, are you guys meant to be together? You know, into life every once in a while, you can actually have a different couple people that can be good for you into your whole lifetime altogether. Are you guys meant to have a connection together? I'm going to have to say a yes altogether. But are you guys necessarily meant to be married? I don't quite feel so for the moment, which does not mean that it's not going to change, because the energy can change. But for the very moment, I'm actually going to have to say I don't necessarily feel as though that is going to be happening as marriage or a very long term. But it does not mean that you guys are not meant to be together right here, right now, and to move on things and to progress and maybe get ready for a better relationship, or, hey, who knows, modify the relationship that you're already into to make it that long-term relationship. So for the moment, I don't see any marriage or anything as such, but it does not mean that it's not going to happen. It's just a little bit too early to say so. Let's go and see. As for the messages, what am I getting into the messages? Let's go for it. I'm going to actually go and use the Truthful deck over here. So into my Truthful deck, what do I have for our dear friend? Let's go and find this out. So we are with Fatine. Up next is going to be Aki, Jessica, and Jasmine. So for the moment, I kind of feel like things are a little bit complicated. We don't really know how to move on forward, what it is that we need to do. And we kind of need you to make that move. We need you to do something. Gypsy, here early today. Nice to see you. Yes, at least a relationship. I do see that, Fatine. I do see a relationship, sweetie. After that, everything is really depending on what you're going to do and what he is going to be doing. I do feel as though we are quite jealous. We do need a certain amount of balance into our life altogether. And I feel as though we just feel like we have known you forever. It's like you're an old soul. It's like somebody that we are simply how could I say, reconciliating with after such a long time. We're feeling at home. We're feeling comfortable. We're feeling at peace when we are around you. And honestly, we just have never really imagined that much perfection. And whatever it is that you were thinking about or wondering about, it's a definite nice big yes, my beautiful Fatine. So good for you, sweetie. I say put the effort into the relationship, and I feel like everything is going to move absolutely perfectly. Hold on over here. I'm just going to do this over here like that. And here you go. Hold on just one moment, guys. Okay. Hold on just one moment. I'm just going to validate something over here. Hold on. I'm just going to do this like this. I will be with you guys in just one moment. Okay. 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 And here we go. So let's go see over here. Hold on just one moment. I'm going to go and see Eki over here. Your self-esteem has been really, really low because of some weight gain, right? You're working on it, but you're scared to meet new people because of it, and you don't want to make yourself feel worse. And that was then, and more into the comments. Oh, my beautiful Gypsy, sweetie, should you spend this time being with yourself or should you date? Oh my God. Okay, Gypsy, I'm going to be with you into a few moments, but I'm definitely going to have to say there's no problem about it. You go out and you date. Whatever it is that you are feeling about yourself, you are feeling because of yourself, because of your thoughts about the way that you feel about yourself. But it does not mean whatsoever that that is what other people think and feel about you, sweetie. This is your own perspective because you're not happy with yourself. That does not mean that you're not beautiful and you're not perfect into the way that you are. So Gypsy, I'm going to pull out some cards upon that, but I see no problem. I say don't be with yourself. No, 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 and no. Hello, my beautiful Tiffany. Nice to see you. Let's go see Eki. Notes from Lincoln. And can you get the blunt deck? And then I get to pick. Yay! Okay, so let's go and get the blunt deck to begin with. And then let's go see what it is that we can find. So the blunt deck, and voila. So the blunt deck all together. We are with our beautiful friend over here, Eki. Our beautiful Amy, if ever we do see Amy pop on in, it is her birthday today. It is our beautiful Amy's birthday. So let's go see what we've got over here. I am so, so sorry for whatever it is that I have said to you. I feel as though my ego is a little bit loud, but I'm listening to my soul and I'm trying to really just going to striving for my beautiful unspiritual enlightenment. I want you to know that I don't quite have the energy for this at the moment. And I am absolutely sorry for every single thing that I have done to you. I feel as though I am absolutely just kind of triggered altogether right now, sweetie. If you don't mind, I'm going to move over to the Hermit deck before moving over to another one. And I did not leave a timestamp over here. You're so sweet, Gypsy. You're so sweet, lovely. I don't know what she is up to. She most likely will come on in later. Eki, let's put a timestamp for Eki maybe at 27 minutes, my beautiful Lilith. I'm so sorry I did not leave you one, but we usually do for Eki because we never know if she's here or not. I have so much beautiful desire for you. I feel as though I have received a lot of wrongful advice, have not always gotten what I should have. I hope that you are going to be there. I hope that you are going to be waiting for me. And I really just want that beautiful fresh start with you. I want you to know that whatever it is that you're thinking about, you are 101,000,000% right. And I am right here waiting for you. Let's go and see over here, my lovely. So we are with Eki, followed out by Jessica, Jasmine, Gypsy, and Tiffany. I have a strange feeling that we have met before that I can just not shake upon. I want you to know that my love for you is absolutely unconditional, and it has always been. I wish that you can understand how I feel. I wish that you can know how much I do love you and I do care for you and I have not let you go. I would like us to really just kind of be carefree, to let go of whatever hurt we have had into the past and to move upon, but in great positivity, in great advancement, to believe into ourselves. And when you hold my hands, when you say my name, when you think of me, I just kind of feel like everything and all that pain just kind of goes away. Oh no, Watson, Amy is not here at this moment. I'm just saying, if you guys ever see Amy, it is her birthday today. She might not be in today. She might be off. She might be gone celebrating. I have no idea what she's up to. I'm just saying, it is our beautiful friend's birthday today. But you're not blocked, Watson, seriously. You're so hilarious. Okay, so let's go and see over here. Aki, let's continue with you. Jessica, you're up in a moment. I really do miss you an awful lot. I also want you to know that you have influenced me in ways that nobody ever has. I want to be able to dedicate a beautiful song. I want to be able to dedicate beautiful words towards you. I also want you to know that I miss being intimate with you. And I feel as though I would love, and I am receiving some of your telepathic messages. Let's switch on for a last deck and let's go see what we can get. Let's move on forward to over here. I hope that I will be able to find the courage to actually contact you. I'm exhausted by our separation. I am working to achieve healing, peace, and acceptance. I think as I am moving on forward with this. And when I think about our times together, it brings joy to my heart. And I was not quite able to listen to you on how it is that you actually did feel. I want you to know that I am lost, I am lonely, and you are not wrong to feel this. I kind of feel like my energy is emanating over here all the way towards you. I think it is, Watson. I think it is, sweetie. Don't be so dramatic. She's not blocking you whatsoever. Nobody has blocked you, Watson. Eki, sending you so much love, my beautiful. Now, my dear Jessica, nice to see you. Outcome for you and Aaron. Let's go see. Up next is going to be our dear friend, Jasmine. So here we go. And let's go see what the outcome is with you and Aaron. What do we have? And we do have our beautiful Carrie has come on in. She's not quite there. She's a little bit being that creeper. I really like the way that, Tash mentioned that. It kind of reminds me of my kids and their Minecraft. So the outcome altogether, my beautiful Michelle, what I am going to have to say for the moment, I feel like we've got wants. I feel like we've got desires. I feel as though sometimes things are a little bit stagnant. I feel like into the overall outcome, there is going to be an actual movement. There is going to be some progress, no doubt about it, but there's going to be some delays along the way. Things are not going to be happening exactly in the time frame that you would like them to. I kind of feel like you would like things to be a little bit quicker, but they're not really going to be moving towards that. But they are moving towards it. But it's just kind of really, really slow, sweetie. So whatever it is that you do want from this relationship, I do believe that it is going to be possible. I do see stability. I do see compromise. I do see love. I do see caring. I just kind of feel like there's some delays along the way. So we're going to have to kind of surmount a couple little obstacles here and there. But altogether, I feel like you're in it for the gold, sweetie. So I say keep on going, my lovely. Jasmine, let's put a timestamp for Jasmine at 34 minutes. Jasmine, part 2. You don't plan to entertain. Good for you, sweetie. And have released the men who are not single. Okay. And you have no choice but to say that, but I know. What is next that you have not released then and saying next? So what now? What's next now that you have released then and saying next. I still don't feel like anybody is coming on in. I feel like you still have some desires, some sexy people kind of coming into your life, but not necessarily any relationships coming on in until the month of February. So I'm going to have to say, yeah, take those sexy desires that are coming on in. If anything happens, it happens. If you have fun, you have fun. If anything kind of develops and the energy changes, I say go for it. But I don't actually see a stable relationship coming before February or March. It does not seem to be somebody who is of some type of other ethnicity. I don't feel like it's an Italian or anything of the such. I know that you do like the Italians, sweetie. I'm actually going to have to say to somebody who is actually coming from somewhere around you. I don't feel like they live all that far away from you. I don't feel like they're all that exciting in a million different kind of ways, but they're exciting and they're exhilarating and they love you and they care for you. And that is all that you need into your life, sweetie. So I'm going to actually say that it's almost as if you're a little bit switching what you wanted in the past to what you want now. Instead of necessarily looking for looks or anything of the such, we're looking for love, we're looking for groundness, we're looking for something that is more of a grounding, more of a stability. And it seems to be coming into the beginning of the year, sweetie. So February, March, it's not somebody that you do know. So let's hope that the energy stays the same, my lovely. How is your yoga sessions going to continue to go? Let's go and find out. How are your yoga sessions continue to go? As for yoga sessions, I feel like you're actually going to continue this drive. Honestly, I feel like it's good. I feel like it's positive. I feel like we're strong. We're continuing into the exact same direction that we have been into. I feel like we have new ideas, new wants, and new desires. And I absolutely love it. I think it is absolutely perfect, where I feel like within the future, within our yoga, we're actually seeing different options, different ways of either moving on through, of growing. I'm going to say nothing but good things coming along for you. A lot of growth, a lot of new possibilities and potentials coming on up for your, hold on over here, for your yoga, my lovely. I'm moving on over to Gypsy. Should you spend this time? Oh, yeah. Okay. This is what I was talking about earlier, right? And I told you, no. Now I'm going to take out some cards, and the cards are going to tell me the exact same thing I just told you. No. Okay. So let's go. Let's go see, sweetie. Let's do this like that and like that. And let's go and find this out. You're grateful for the new week. I love that, Angela. That is beautiful, sweetie. So I do want to know over here for Gypsy, should you spend this time by yourself? Yes or no? It's a no, sweetie. Okay, first of all, what I have to say is you have to love yourself before loving somebody else. It's a golden rule in life altogether. I feel like not necessarily loving yourself, you need to accept yourself to the way that you are, because what you're thinking into your mind is an ideal, what you think that somebody would find attractive. But is that necessarily what everybody finds attractive? Is it an idea that you're getting from a magazine or from a TV show or God knows where? It is not important whatsoever. Every single person has different desires, have different wants. So what you believe in, what you perceive to be absolutely beautiful and wanting and desiring is not necessarily what somebody else is going to perceive and want. So I'm going to say, my beautiful, love yourself first of all. And once you love yourself and you accept yourself for who you are, because you are beautiful inside and out regardless, then it is going to be that time to go on out. Should you try to date? Absolutely. Don't stop yourself because you don't believe that you're beautiful, because other people there are finding you beautiful, my Gypsy. So no, and no. This is what I've got to say. You go on out, and I don't want to hear anything else about it. That's what I have to say. I'm putting my mama hat on. Yes, that's what I have to say, Gypsy. I have nothing else to say to you. You go on out and you find that love, because you're absolutely sexy just the way that you are, sweetie. Tiffany, notes, you told him he might need to move on and date other people. Oh my gosh. And he's not showing maturity. How is he going to feel about that? And Nebraska, how is that going to go? Okay, so he hasn't really budged upon it, right, Tiffany? So let's go see. It is my pleasure, Tiffany. And if ever you need any one of those pep talks, you send me an email. You tell me how you're feeling about yourself, and I'll make you feel better in 2 seconds, lovely. I strongly believe that what we think is beautiful is somewhat of a mold that somewhat society has kind of sent out towards us. But is that beauty? Not necessarily. For some people, yes, but for a lot of other people, it's a definite no. Love yourself and people will love you for who you are and how you are, because you're beautiful inside and out, my beautiful gypsy. If you are wanting to lose weight, do it for yourself. Don't do it for anybody else. Don't do it because you want to be more attractive, because you already are going to have a lot of people who are going to find you sexy as hell, sweetie, just the way that you are. No, 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 my beautiful gypsy. Absolutely not, sweetie. What I can see, and you have to be careful. Sometimes, you know, we're rejected, not because we could think that, oh, it's because it's the way that I look. I don't really fit, you know, the actual mold that I am in. But sometimes we're rejected, not absolutely because of the way that we look. Sometimes it's because of the way we react, or the way that we are, or the way that we think or say different things. It's not always. We kind of always bring it back to a point that we feel is not good within us. But it doesn't mean that that's the actual reason why they're rejecting you. Oh, you're so sweet, Lilith. I appreciate it, sweetie. Gypsy, I mean it, lovely. I really do, sweetie. I really, really, really do. And if ever you do have any doubts about your beautiful self, please do send me that beautiful message out. And send me your feelings, send me your thoughts, and we'll discuss it together, okay? I promise you, Gypsy, I'm here almost 24 out of 7. I sleep like 5 hours a day. So other than that, I'm there. My beautiful Tiffany, what's going on? You say notes. I'm going to give you messages in a moment. First, I want to say, you told him he might need to move on and date other people. He's not showing any maturity, right? Why is he not showing any? Because he doesn't believe you, sweetie. He just doesn't. Yes, you're right, Angela. Absolutely. Tiffany, you say he is 4 years younger than you. Maybe that's a reason he cannot understand the way that he makes you feel. It could very much be, honestly. Like, if he is 4 years younger than you, he's actually somewhat like 6 or 7 years actually younger than you. So it's an actual big difference. But what I'm actually going to have to say over here, my beautiful, is that it's not really a question over here of... It's not a question of how he feels about you. It's a question that what you are saying and what you believe, he doesn't necessarily believe into. It's almost like saying, it's like me telling my kids, oh, you've got to eat this chicken pie, guys. You got to eat it because I made it. That's your supper, right? And they'll be like, no, I don't want to eat it and I don't like it. And I'll be like, yeah, you need to eat it because I'm not going to give you anything else. But they know very well that I'm going to give them something else if they're not going to eat it, because I'm not going to let them starve. This is a little bit what he's doing, sweetie. He knows that you're not necessarily, I'm not going to say stable, but you're not necessarily grounding yourself into whole things. So he does believe that even though you are saying that and you're feeling as though he's a little bit immature and everything, he does know, or anyway feel within his heart, that you're still going to stick upon him, that you're still going to stay with him with no reason whatsoever. He does not need to modify anything in order to be with you. And this is why he is showing somewhat of an immaturity, because he doesn't actually believe your threats. This is what is truly happening, sweetie. Yeah. Oh, thank you so very much, Angela. I appreciate it, sweetie. And hello, Stacy. Thank you for your donation. Lovely. So I'm going to have to say over here, my beautiful Tiffany, the fact that you told him to move on over, and to maybe date other people because he's not really showing what it is that you would like. He's not really offering you that relationship or that wedding or anything of the such. Yes, Angela, I agree, sweetie. Is really a question over here is that he is somewhat manipulating you into this whole thing. He doesn't believe that you're going to leave him because you love him and he ultimately loves you. Yes, he's not ready to propose, but it is going to come into the due time. So I'm going to say, if you really do want to hold on to him and you do want to stick around with him and you don't want him to run away, sweetie, kind of feel like you need to be a little bit patient, because otherwise, if you push him a little bit too far, he's going to end up walking away and he's not going to come on back, sweetie. But at this moment, he's sticking because he doesn't believe you and he knows that he loves you. Well, let's go see over here. Is Nebraska, is he still going? Let's go and find out. And then I'm going to give you some messages, my beautiful Tiffany. So is he still going to Nebraska? Yes or no? For the moment, I'm actually going to have to say a yes over here. I love that, Angela. I love your energy, sweetie. It is a yes, yes, and a yes. We're feeling as though there's an opportunity, there's a prosperity, there's a certain promotion, there's an investment, there's something good that seems to be coming along. So yes, my beautiful Tiffany. Nebraska, is he still going? Absolutely. Let me go and give you some notes. And then, hold on just one moment. I'm going to go and see what's going on in PayPal before I move on over to Stacy. Yes, I do have our dear friend Carrie, who is going to be up next. After Carrie, I'm going to move over to our dear friend Stacy. So let's go for the messages and let's go see what he's got to tell you. So this is open for Carrie. We are going to leave a timestamp for Carrie also. Hello. I know you did a Kids World, and I actually already answered your question, and I sent you a timestamp. I know Lilith has it, but I believe it is at 8 minutes. 8 minutes at Kids World is your timestamp. So Tiffany, let's go and see these notes. What do we have? Yes or no, and what is going on? I silently wish you good night before you actually go to sleep, even though I might not actually say it out loud towards you. I get butterflies when I think about being alone with you. Thank you so very much, my beautiful Lilith. I have looked into other people and places and things, but nobody else is ever going to be as special and as perfect as you are into my world. And I want you to know that I can never, ever, ever go back to my old life now that I know you. And let's not stop there. Let's go and get a last deck out, sweetie. Let's go and get this cute little one. It is nice to see you, my beautiful Kids World. How are you doing, sweetie? Okay, so Carrie is next, followed out by Stacy in Super Chat. Please, guys, don't forget about passing through PayPal before Super Chat if you're able to do so. Greatly appreciate it. So I'm getting over here, my beautiful Tiffany. Are you willing to wait for me? Are you willing to be a little bit patient for me? I do want you to know that my heart is absolutely yours. And I need you, honestly, to please just kind of wait for me if you're able to do so. And I want you to know that you are never, ever, ever very far from my mind. I feel as though you are the love of my life. And I want you to know that you are so very beautiful towards me. All right, let's go see over here just one moment before we move on forward to Carrie and Stacy. Actually, I'm going to go and see Stacy before Carrie because Carrie is not quite here yet. So we'll go see Stacy because I know Stacy is here. Let's go see a Kids World. First of all, you would like to have a general for this week. What am I getting? This week, my beautiful, I kind of feel as though you're a little bit wondering what's going to happen. You're feeling a little bit onto the side, feeling a little bit lost, feeling limited into your thoughts, wondering, are you kind of, it's as if you're stuck into a prison. Honestly, you're stuck into a prison. You want to get out as best as possible and you want to have the best opportunities. Where are you going to go and what are you going to do? You want to be free, but you also want to be happy. This is what is happening. But this week, you're kind of feeling stuck. You're kind of feeling like you're stuck into a position where you're not comfortable, you're not well, and you don't have all the answers. And you're kind of a little bit floating into a lot of different insecurities. So I'm going to say, as for Leo, we often kind of start things, but we never ultimately really finish them, which is a little bit of a problem for you, sweetie. My beautiful Stacy, what is coming for relationships for the rest of the year? Let's go see what's coming on up in relationships for the rest of the year. So, what is coming in for relationships for the rest of the year for Stacy? And Carrie is going to be up next. I am going to say, Angela, if you are able to see that beautiful moon outside, I say enjoy. Enjoy its beautiful glory, its beautiful energy towards you. What I'm going to actually say over here, ultimately speaking over here, I'm getting the High Priestess, also getting the Eight of Swords, the Emperor. Somebody seems to be interested in you. Somebody seems to actually be wanting to be with you, but not necessarily moving on forward. So Stacey, I'm going to say you could have a love interest from here to the end of the year. Somebody who is highly interested, but a little bit afraid about actually making those movements towards you. A little bit unsure about how you feel or what you will say. Therefore, we're kind of staying a little bit in stagnation. I would almost call actually this person a little bit of a secret admirer. I do feel like if you do stick on forward and you do move on forward into the beginning of the year, I know you asked me by the end of the year, but I don't see anything happening by the end of the year. I really just kind of see like this person over here kind of lurking, kind of watching you. So it is somebody who is somewhat around you at this moment, who is interested in you. But there's a great stagnation. There's nothing that seems to be happening. And somewhere into the month of February, they actually seem to have that courage and they seem to be moving towards you, and something actually seems to be unblocking. So I will say there is somebody who is interested in you. They are going to have the courage to speak to you and to really move on forward into the month of February, where there's an actual beginning of a relationship who comes on in. Do you know this person right now? Not quite, but I kind of feel like they know who you are, or maybe you work into the same place, but you don't personally know them. Definitely, Angela. Definitely, sweetie. Let's go and see over here. Hold on. Moving over to Carrie. I'm actually going to see Carrie. So Carrie, what do I have for you, my lovely? Let's go for it. I'm going to do this over here. And here we go. Hold on. Let me just go see over here. So, oh, by the way, did Cancer stay the night over the last 2 nights? Your answer was a clear no, by the way, my beautiful kids world. It was a clear no. How's he feeling about you? Was a clear yes about love, wanting to be with you. No doubt about it. I know that he keeps pushing this Cancer thing over and over and over again, but nothing is going to be happening with that. So I don't want you to really just kind of bring your energy upon that, okay? Carrie, my lovely, we're going to put a timestamp for Carrie over here at 52 minutes. So 52 minutes. Ah, I love the way that you say that. I am absolutely witch-taculous. Hold on. Let's go like that. And let's go here. And voila. So you're on the road, right? So same questions as last few days, no changes into the numbers he was talking earlier today. And okay, and even meant smiley emojis too, but he's gone quiet again, right? He's just kind of in and out, in and out, in and out. We definitely will leave a timestamp for you, and well, let's go for it. So same questions as usual. Let's go see what we can find out for you, sweetie. All right, my lovely, here we go. We are with our beautiful Carrie. Sending you so much love, my beautiful kids world. Do not worry about it. I love you, sweetie, and everything is going to be just okay. Know that even in through the insecurities and everything that seems to go on, he loves you so very much, sweetie. He really, really does. I like that, Angela, and that is not an easy thing to say. Honestly, it is not. It is very difficult to do that, Angela. Good for you, sweetie, if you have managed to do that. Really good for you, my lovely. Congratulations. It is not an easy thing to do. So what I'm actually going to have to say over here for our beautiful Carrie, what seems to be going on? Is he cheating on you? Anything of the such? I don't feel as though he's cheating on you whatsoever. I still feel like he is holding on to you quite dearly for life, sweetie. He seems to be looking for all different options, such as you are looking for also. I often feel like he's a little bit out into the cold, a little bit lost, a little bit wondering what is going on. A little bit like you are, and just really feeling quite stuck into that moment of stagnation. What's going to happen? What should I do? And so on. followed out by our Four of Wands, wanting to have that marriage, wanting to have that proposing, wanting everything, but wondering, I feel like we have a lot of stress. Is this going to be possible? Is this truly going to be happening? Because I want this, but I don't see how it's actually going to be happening. So I'm still going to have to say you guys have like a year still to try to figure out things, to try to mend things and put things into the right direction. You have plenty of time to try to figure out what could be the right technique, what could be the right way on forward so you guys can be together. But I kind of feel like he is a little bit stressed about that. But is everything still on plan? Is he still going to be proposing? Yes. Does he still love you? Yes. Is he still cheating? Or not is he still cheating, but is he cheating? And absolutely no. What's going on with those lovely ladies? I say lovely, but I don't mean lovely whatsoever. Let's go see. So what is going on with them? We still have the K, who seems to be somewhat around, somewhat kind of interested, but not necessarily making any fluctuations whatsoever. So I will say over here, my lovely, that, you know what? I feel as though he does have some other people onto his side. He does, no doubt about it. He does have some contact. Is there anything sexual? No. Is there anything of love? No. I feel like a lot of the stuff he actually does is not really for him, but it is for somebody else. And you know about that situation. As for Kay, I just kind of feel like she keeps on going through to a brick wall. Nothing really seems to be moving on forward, which is absolutely not good for her, but perfect for you. Well, let me go and see what the pendulum has to say over here, lovely. So let's move on forward to our pendulum. And our pendulum is saying over here, we want to know for Carrie, is D cheating on Carrie? And that is a no. Does K and D, do they love each other? Does D love Carrie? Is D going to propose to Carrie? When will D propose to Carrie? All right, so I'm still getting over here somewhere around the month of October, but of next year. I also want to know, is K going to be able to get through to D? Will K be able to get through to that energy to D? And she's not going to be able to do so. So, that's what I have to say. And that's what I want to know, basically. Yes. So, my beautiful Carrie, sending you so much love, sweetie. Everything is going to be just okay. I'm going to move on forward over here to Watson. Now I'm truly moving on over to Watson. Let's go see what I've got for you, lovely. And here we go. So a general and a love reading. Absolutely. Here we go. Let's do this one over here. A general and a love reading. All right, into the general reading. You feel as though things need to move. Things need to start changing. You're ready for that love. You're ready for that movement. You're ready for everything to just kind of pop on in over here. And I feel as though you don't want to rest. You just want to take action, action, and action. But you're not able to do so because your Chariot is in reverse position. So I'm actually going to have to say that love-wise, things are quite stagnant, but it is of no news to you, sweetie. You need to send that message out. Watson is what you need to do. I'm just saying it again. Yeah, at some point, if you're tired of hearing me say it, just let me know into an email and I'll stop. So let's get and see over here. But I truly do believe that you do need to reach out because, my dear gosh, you guys are simply not onto the same schedule anymore. And it's really, really difficult for you guys to contact, to talk and everything. And I don't want you guys to lose contact. I don't want you to lose whatever it is that you have gained all the way up until now. So from the moment, I don't see any tower moment whatsoever over here. But I kind of feel like things are just going really, really slowly. There's no conflicts. There's really nothing much. I'm going to say it is really in great stagnation, but your will and your want is there and is really, really strong. You know what? I got a new deck today, Watson. Let's try it out upon you, sweetie. Let's go see what we got. How does Elizabeth feel about you? Let's go see. let's go and use a new deck. I don't know if it's I don't know if it's any good or not. I don't know if I like it or not. I tested it upon myself. It seemed quite true, but let's go see. Yeah. So here we go for Juanson. Let's go and find this out. So what is actually popping on out over here? I know you like it, but still, right? Okay, Juanson, let's go see. So what do I have popping on out? I don't want all these cards. I know, new deck, right? But I don't know. It's the Sacred Circle. It is. So this is the actual backing. Now this card was in reverse, so I will put it back into the actual position on the actual cards. So let's go see what we got coming on out for you. Here we go. 5 of Cups. This is about you having regret. It's about her having some regret. It's about wanting to have some movement because you are wanting to have some movement. It's about you wanting to be somewhat into that warrior position where you want her at all costs and you're not going to let anybody go. You do not want to abandon her whatsoever with our 8 of Cups in reverse position, and you are willing to do absolutely everything over here in order to get that beautiful success, in order to get that beautiful relationship that's going to be happening. So, hey, so far so good. It's sounding quite good, right? Yeah. And if you guys are interested, it's nothing spectacular, but it is nice. It seems to be quite truthful. It's got like one word, let's say at the top of it, like the Ace of Swords would be the intellect or something. And it's got, that's pretty much it. It's got basic pictures kind of going through. It's interesting. Yes, that's it, right? I know, love. I agree. All right, well, let me go and see what else we've got. We don't want to be making over here our Juanson depressed whatsoever. We are just telling you what we think and what we believe is best for you. With that, you do what it is that you think is best for you, sweetie, and nothing else, okay? No pressure whatsoever, Juanson. Let me go and see how she's feeling about you and what she wants to say. Yeah, you should send it now. Yes, yes, and yes. Click right away. Yes, yes, and yes. Send the request. I don't know what the button says, but yeah, click on it. Go for it. If you're not going to ask, you're never going to know. And, you know, even if you get refused for some kind of weird reason, which I don't know why you would be refused, at least you'll know, right? So go for it, sweetie. Yes, yes, and yes. I know. Yeah, use that texty arm of Lilith over there. And in the meanwhile, I'm going to say over here, sweetie, the Lovers, she is into some major choices over here, and so are you. You're wanting the most peaceful of all of them, and really, quite frankly, over here, I just kind of feel like you need to do exactly what you're doing. You need to be a daredevil because you need to move on forward. You need to find out what's really happening, right? All right. By the way, Juanson and Lilith, I think tonight we're going to end after Juanson. What do you guys think? So let's say in like 2 minutes, guys. Let me go and give you some angel messages. Oh, you did it. Yay! It is sent. Yes, yes, and yes, Juanson. Love you. I'm so proud of you. Please, 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 when we're no longer into the live tonight, I want updates, okay? Yeah, you need to send us some updates over here, Juanson. I want to know. I know, heart pounding so fast, right? I feel like we could actually hear him. Ba-boom, 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 ba-boom. It is so stressful. You've got this, Juanson. We love you, sweetie. 733, you are wonderful and you're wonderfully supported in all of your endeavors. This is a beautiful message of love from your angels being sent to you in great abundance. Also, 3360, receiving this number is an indication that the decisive actions you have made brought positive opportunities before you, and there is no need to worry about how plans are going to work out. You need to trust your angels that they are guiding you and replace any type of negative energy that you can get towards you, sweetie. I love it, Juanson. I love it, sweetie. I know, right, Angela? I love it. I love it. And there you go. A kid's world. Your angels are congratulating you for your progress along your soul's journey. This is a good sign that success is on its way towards you. Be resilient and continue to persevere onto your own beautiful path. Also, now is a time for you, a kid's world, to lay solid foundations for your abundance to grow and to prosper. Your angels, they are supporting your goals to attain your prosperity, but it will require hard work and beautiful planning. Let's go see, before I go to the messages, let's go see what the universe has to say to you, Juanson. Yeah, that was the first two ones were for you, a kid's world. The last two ones were for a kid's world. Because she wanted angel messages too. Now, this has all happened for you, Juanson, for a reason. You need to trust the process. And you need to make time for yourself. You need to spoil yourself. You need to make yourself happy into all this. Relieve all that stress. And let's go with the last one over here. You may be making some choices based off emotions. You do need to reflect, and doors are closing and other doors are absolutely opening on up for you, sweetie. I love, yes, because you're opening up a door tonight is what you're up to. That's what you're doing. Good for you, sweetie. Let's go with the truthful deck. Let's go with the truthful deck. Thank you, my beautiful Lilith, for that post. And let's go see. So what do we have over here for? All right. Oh, there you go. I want to get you drunk, Juanson. I want to do nasty things. I want to do sexual things with you is what we're trying to say. Definitely. I want to be with you. I do love you. I do know you. I do care about you. I want more, and I don't want to have any tower moment whatsoever, but I do need you to know that I am afraid to talk with you, but I am open to all different kind of compromises that could come along the way. And I'm also wondering, within all the people that you could be interested in, are you actually going to be choosing me? Exactly, Angela, definitely. Will you sent it, but has to stay in a box, right? But you weren't overthinking like last time. Good for you, sweetie. I am glad, and I am proud of you, Juanson. Seriously, good for you, lovely. Things need to move. We need to start making things change, right? So let's go for it. Nobody likes to live into the unknown. Here we go. We belong together. I have so many regrets about the past, about what I've said and what I have not said. I want you to know that I am so very lost without you. I need you to forgive me for that. And I want you to know that I am never, ever, ever going to give up upon us. My dear Juanson, I am sending you so much love. Seriously, you've got this, sweetie. I want an update whenever you receive any message from her, okay? Let me know if it's somewhere between tomorrow and our, and our live. In the meanwhile, tonight we're going to be ending the readings a little bit earlier. I'm sending every single one of you guys so much love. Thank you for joining us. Much abundance. May it come into your life. May you be happy, and may things start progressing for you guys. See you tomorrow. Same place, same time. And see you later. Juanson, I love you. I can't wait to get an update, sweetie.